Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you one of the most important widgets in Flutter, which is ListView. ListView is used in almost every mobile application. Whenever you see a list of items like contacts, messages, products, notifications, or settings, that mostly created with a ListView. So understanding ListView is very important for building real-world apps. In this video, I will explain ListView in a very simple way, and I will show you two examples, one for a basic ListView and one using ListView Builder, which is used to create dynamics and efficient list. So let's begin. So what I just did is I created a stateless widget named list example. Inside the build method, I used a scaffold with an app bar to give the screen structure. Inside the body of the scaffold, I used list view. This is the simplest version of list view. Here, instead of generating items dynamically, we manually add widgets as children. So next we use the children property. The children list accept multiple widgets. Each widget inside the list becomes one row in the list view. Inside the children, I'm using multiple list style widgets. List style is a very common widget for creating simple list items. So let's talk about the first one. Leading. This shows an icon on the left side, in our case a star icon. And then title, there is a main text of the list item, for example apple. Each list style works the same way. I added more list styles for banana, mango and orange. Why this important? The simple list view is perfect when your list is small and fixed. It is very easy to use and perfect for static lists like app settings, menu items, categories, short option list, small navigation lists. When the list becomes long or dynamic, then we use list view builder, which I will explain separately. And as you can see, the output of the simple list view displaying our data in a list form. Now let's start learning the list view builder with a real example. This is a very important widget because we use it when we have a long list of items that we want to show on the screen efficiently. So what I just did here, first I created a stateless widget called list example. Inside it I made a simple list of colors. This list will be used to build our list view. Each item in this list will appear as one row in the list. And inside the build method I use a scaffold with an app bar. This is just to give the screen a proper layout and a title at the top. And now the main part is start list view builder. List view builder is used when we have a longer or dynamic list. Instead of creating all items at once, it builds item only when they appear on the screen. This makes it very fast and memory efficient. I used item count. This tells Flutter how many items the list view should build. In our case, it is equal to the total number of the strings in our list. Next, reverse. This property decides the direction of the list. If we set it to true, the list starts from the bottom. This is used in chat apps. Now, scroll direction. This decides the direction of scrolling. Right now, it is scroll vertically. If I change it to axis dot horizontal, the list will scroll left and right. Now padding, this adds space around the entire list. Physics, this controls how the list scrolls. I used bouncing scroll physics, which gives an iPhone style bounce effect. If you want Android style, you can use clamping scroll physics. Now, the most important part, item builder. This function runs for every single list item. It gives us the index and we return the widget that should appear at that position. Inside the item builder, we return a container. So let's break it down. We have margin, add space between each list item. Box decoration adds a lively background plus solid corners to make items look clean. And then list style. Then inside the container, we use a list style. List style is a very common Flutter widget for making list rows. So inside list style, we have leading. This shows a circular avatar with the first letter of the color. For example, red for R, blue B. Then title, this shows the actual text from the list item. And then subtitle, this shows a small description under the title. And then trailing, this shows a small arrow icon on the right, used in many apps like setting, messages, etc. And that's it. There is a complete list view builder example with all the important properties, clean UI, and a real world design. Now you understand how list view builder works, how to customize it, and how to make each row look beautiful. You can see the output here, just list style in a list form. Alright, that's all for today's tutorial. I hope this helped you understand how list view works in Flutter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.